It's me, your Dunk11 here, and you probably know me as the person that makes Yu-Gi-Oh! Legends and Sonic the Hedgehog World. And I got something a little different here, and I thought, hey, since this just came in the mail, might as well review it. So, this is the Resaurus Crash Bandicoot figure from 1998. So let's look at the figure first and then the jet board. So, since these figures were made in 1998, that was the same exact year as Crash Bandicoot Warped came out from Naughty Dog. So, the sculpt here looks really solid. Like, if you look at a screenshot from the Crash games, it looks pretty good. So, yeah, but except, I don't know if this is, like, just on this specific figure, or it was the person that owned this. This like mess ups of paint, like this like white thing right here. I don't know if the camera could pick it up, but yeah, there is something. And there's a little scratches on the back, but overall it still looks pretty solid. Oh yeah, there's some black paint on his like ear and stuff. But the only problem I would say that I have is that the gloves are black, even though they're supposed to be brown, and the pants are black and stuff. And so, yeah. Also, these were made in China, so they were made from these cheap Chinese plastic. And if you look at images of this or other figures, the arms and legs are just missing and stuff from, being broken off. So, yeah, that's something to look out for. And now to look at the jet board. Now the jet board looks pretty solid. Except, on mine there's like a couple scratches and like mispaints or something. Well, there's a lot of scratches on the front right here. It looks like the plastic's like chipping, or is it the paint? And there's a tail fin right here, and this looks really accurate to the games, from Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. And the engine also looks pretty good. So, and you might have noticed that the jetboard has a peg here. Well, Crash here has a hole, so you just pop that in, and then now it looks like he's riding on it. And the tail fin on the back looks like he's on like water or something, if you had something to display him and you had like, I don't know, like something blue, I guess. And yeah, he stays on there pretty good. Now there's something I need to say, is that so there is another version of this figure, but the foot is flat. But Resaurus re-released it like this because over time, if you were gonna have it flat, the figure was just gonna fall over if you had a display for like a long time. And so yeah, now this was in wave 1 of the Resaurus Crash figures. So the other figures was like Jetpack Crash, Coco, Cortex, Tiny, and Komodo Mo. Now, Crash here actually came with like other accessories, but mine didn't come with that. And it would have came with a crate and stickers for the crate, a green crystal, a golden Aku Aku, and a rubber Wampa fruit. And yeah, but all I got here was just the figure and the jet board. Now let's look at articulation with this guy. So his arm moves like all around and stuff. And then his wrist he could swivel. Yeah, and then the legs can, move all around and stuff. And Crash has a total of 6 points of articulation. And yeah, final thoughts. I would say that this is actually a pretty solid Crash figure. If you could find this on like stuff like eBay or like Mercari, where I got mine, just, outside of the box and stuff, then you probably would want to pick it up. It's a really cool figure. Like, I know NECA also makes Crash figures. They made a Jetboard Crash, right? But if you want it to be like in scale or something with like, I don't know, like other figures like a Mario or Sonic, I don't know if you would really get the NECA. The NECA is like pretty big compared to this. I don't know the exact size of Crash and stuff, but yeah, I really like this figure. It's really rare and it's really expensive, mostly to find one in box, right? there was a second wave, but a third wave was planned, but it was canceled. I think the reason why is because Resaurus went out of business in 2001, and the third wave was gonna have Pinstripe, Ripperoo, Embryo, Arctic Crash, Papu Papu, and Koala Kong. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about this figure. This figure is a really cool figure. It like captures Crash like so much. Like it looks like they literally just got Crash from the game and just pulled him out and stuff. So if you ever see him like for really cheap price and stuff, I wouldn't hesitate to go and get him. So yeah, that's something I wanted to do, a little something different instead of having, in real lives and reviews. Now, tomorrow I will be uploading Yu-Gi-Oh! Legends Part 2 tomorrow. We just need to finish up a little bit of the editing and stuff, right? And the video will be up tomorrow. Now, on May 29th, I will be uploading a new in real life series. I'll give you a little tease. It's something about books. You'll see about that when a trailer will be released on May 29th. So yeah, that's all I have to say, and I'll see you somewhere. Goodbye.